Hey guys, welcome to week 14. It is no surprise after his performance last week with almost 300 yards and 7 touchdowns through the air, almost 200 yards rushing and a touchdown there. Uiale is still the clear front runner for the Heisman, but Sawyer Robinson from Mississippi State had a big performance last week as well, and he is going to move all the way up to the second spot. He wasn't even on the list last week, so another name to look out for in the Heisman race, but as of right now, Ui's still on top. Let's go ahead and take a look at this week's matchup. It's a home game against TCU. So TCU at 5-6 on the season. They're predominantly a run-heavy team, and we have the #1 rush defense in the country. Unfortunately for them, they're going to need to take us down to make a bowl game this year, which I got to imagine that's not going to happen. But we're going to have to go ahead and look at the game highlights to find out. And here we go. It's the final regular season game taking on TCU at home. Let's jump straight into the highlights. First drive for our offense, Uiale drops back to pass, and deep down the right side is Manjack. Joseph Manjack IV, another deep touchdown for him this season. 63 yards, first pass of the game for Uiale. Goes for a big touchdown. Going to take a 7-0 lead here early in the first quarter. Later on in the first quarter, next drive for TCU, deep pass down the middle. Dorian Friend is going to pick it off. He's going to weave his way in and out to about the 18-yard line. And that's a great start for our team on both sides of the ball. Next drive for our offense, CJ Nelson gets it on the curl route, breaks a tackle. He's down the left side of the field. Gets all the way down to the 20-yard line, 55 yards on that one. A couple plays later, 3rd and 5, pass over the middle to Miller. He can't hang on. That's going to bring up 4th and 5. We're going to take the 3 points and take a 10-0 lead here, middle of the first quarter. Next drive for TCU on 3rd and 1, pass batted down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to force a punt. Next drive for our offense, play action, Ui on the run. Under pressure, gets out to the left side and gets all the way down inside the red zone to about the 13. 3rd and 12, couple plays later, Ale over the middle to Brian Miller. He makes a big time move and gets into the end zone. 16-yard touchdown there. Second touchdown pass of the game for Uiale, but unfortunately he does go down with a strained pectoral muscle, and he's going to be out for the rest of this game. So going to need Nick Hartwigson to come in and secure this win. Luckily, he's already got a 17-point cushion, and Matt Burns is going to help him out here, fighting for extra yards down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, Hartwigson runs over the D tackle for a touchdown. 24-0 early in this one, second quarter. Great start for the backup quarterback. 1st and 10 inside our territory for TCU, but Deshaun Akocha is going to pick that one off. He goes down around the 14-yard line. We get the ball back. 2nd and 10, play action. Hartwigson dropping back, shreds a tackle, but he's going to go down. Loss of 10 yards on the play, down to about the 3-yard line. Got to be careful here on 3rd and 20. Passes off the mark. 4th and 20, we're going to have to punt. TCU is going to start their next drive on our side of the 50. 3rd and 3, breaks a tackle, bounces off another guy. And the running back for TCU, Cameron Cook, is going to take it all the way to the house for a 33-yard touchdown. 24-6 is the score. They're going to go for 2. Pretty early to be doing this, but it does pay off. 24-8 is going to be the score now, with about 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Pass over to CJ Nelson, who shed some tackles, gets down inside the 30. 21 yards on that one. 3rd and 7 later in the drive. Hartwigson over to the left side. Joseph Manjack hauls it in, gets just enough for the first down before he gets leveled. And we're going to have a 1st and goal. A couple plays later, 3rd and goal, handoff up the middle. Brian Miller gets a rushing touchdown here, the wide receiver. 2 yards on that one. Going to make it 31-8. Inside a minute and a half left in the first half. And that pass is going to be a little bit too far. Going to bring up 4th and 7 for TCU. They're going to punt it back to us, so we've got a minute to try to go down the field and score, but we're not going to need that long. CJ Nelson wide open. I don't know what's going on with this certain play, but it seems like they bust coverage a lot on that particular play. But we'll take it. 3 points. 38-8 is the score. Sack on 3rd down. We're going to get the ball back actually with about 25 seconds left. Or are we? CJ Nelson muffs the punt, and TCU's going to fall on it. So they're going to have a chance to get back on the board before halftime. He's going to run it all the way down to the 5 with 14 seconds left to go. 1 timeout left for TCU. Clock running. Rowley takes it, tries to scramble, but he's going to go down for a loss of 2. They're going to use their last timeout here with 5 seconds left and put 3 points back on the board. So it's going to be 38-11 headed into halftime. Really good job by Nick Harvickson to step up for Uiale and keep extending this lead for our team. First drive of the second half for TCU. Rowley drops back on the screen, finds Cook. He's got some space on the left side. He gets across the 20 for a first down. 13 yards on that one down to the 18-yard line. But on 3rd and 10, Rowley drops back. Wide receiver screen, nothing there. And he's going to go down. Able to get the pass off, but hit as he throws is going to be incomplete. He goes down with an injury, and they're going to have to settle for 3 points. Can't remember if he comes back or not, but next drive for our offense, Harvickson over the middle on 3rd and 7, going to be batted down by the linebacker. Should have been picked, but we do have to punt there. 3rd and 8 for TCU. The backup quarterback in, Peyton Ruka. He completes it to the right sideline for a first down. And on this 3rd down play, handoff right side, Cordell Russell on the jet sweep. He's going to go down for a loss of 2. So TCU going to take another field goal here to make it 38-17. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Option keeper for Nick Harvickson. Going to power his way across the 50 down into the TCU territory down to the 48. Next play here, Benny Faison on the left side finds some space, gets a big block by CJ Nelson. Stiff arms his way down to about the 16-yard line. Don't know what down it is, but Nick Harvickson is under pressure. He tries to get rid of it. He's going to go down for the sack. I believe that was 3rd down. Yeah, no, that was 2nd down. So 3rd down here, deep pass down the right side. Manchak's got a step. Did he get in? They're going to call it incomplete. They do end up reviewing it. Hard to tell from here whether that left foot is still on the ground when he catches it. Looks like he did lift up the foot. They end up reviewing it, calling it incomplete, and we're going to take the field goal here to make it 41-17. Under 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter here. Next drive for TCU. Peyton Ruka on 3rd and short just throws it away. Not sure how it's not intentional grounding. They never call that on the CPU for some reason. On 3rd and 4 next drive, Harvickson has to just get rid of it. Can't find anybody there. Under a lot of pressure. Another field goal for Adam Wales. Going to put us up 44-17. Start of the 4th quarter here. 3rd and 7 for TCU. Pass down the left side. Lawrence Mazuka tries to intercept it but can't hang on. TCU is going to punt it back to us. We've driven all the way down the field at this point. Harvickson's going to find David Palmer on the left side. Ponder, 5 yards on that touchdown on the screen pass. Going to make it 51-17. 5 minutes left here in the game. 3rd and 2. Peyton Ruka over to the left sideline. Finds Nick Robbins for an 8-yard reception. Gets a first down there. Next play, 1st and 10. Peyton Ruka going deep down the middle. Got a man, but Dorian Friend is there. The pass was a little bit short. He's going to break it outside. Got some room to run here. Actually gets a couple of blocks. Cuts it back inside, and I think he's going to be able to get all the way to the end zone. He is. That's a big-time pick 6 there. And that's going to be 58-17 score here. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Peyton Ruka looking on the right side. Can't quite complete it. 4th and 11. Going to have to punt back to us with under 4 minutes left. Harvickson. All the rest of the backups are in. Ponder can't hang on to that one. Going to be 4th and 8. Punt goes down inside the 10-yard line. Hit as he throws, almost got the safety there, but he is going to complete it to Cordell Russell for 16 yards and move the chains. Under 2 minutes left now. 3rd and 3. Ruka to Kaiway. He's going to go down all the way close to midfield. 22 yards on that one. TCU trying to go down and get some points on the board before the end of the game. Allen over the left side, able to get a first down. Penalty flag on the play, though. That's going to be offsides on us, which is going to be declined, so they're going to get a new set of downs. And on 2nd and 15 here, Ruka over the middle finds Venables, and he goes down with 10 seconds left. and TCU is not going to have a chance to get another playoff. So that's going to be the end of this one. Nick Harvison gets player of the game with 199 yards passing, 29 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns on the game. Solid game for him coming in for the injured Uiale. 58-17 is going to be the final score. We're going to go to 12-0 on the regular season. 3rd straight undefeated regular season for our team. Really proud of these guys. 514 to 369 in terms of total offense. Forced 3 turnovers in this one, which is rare for us, so really good. Good job there by the defense. So here are the top 25 matchups for Week 14. Number 5, Ohio State. No issues there with Michigan. 38-10 is the final. UTSA is going to get a 28-16 win over number 22, Rice. MTSU gets a 42-23 upset over number 24, Louisiana Tech. Number 16, Penn State gets a 31-28 win over number 21, Minnesota. Iowa State gets a big 52-31 win over number 11, Baylor. That puts them at 3-9 on the season. Big upset there. In the Iron Bowl, number 2, Bama is going to get a 41-17 win over number 20, Auburn. Western Kentucky is going to take down number 25, UTEP. San Diego State's going to finish at 12-0 with a 28-7 win over UNLV. Arizona State's going to get an overtime win, 43-40 over number 13, Arizona. And that'll be it for this week's top 25 matchups. Let's go ahead and take a look at Week 15. So this week we're going to pick up Tyree Smith, 79 overall safety, 6'4", 209, 4-star guy. He ended up scouting +8 to a 79 overall. Pretty good speed, acceleration, agility, jumping. Tackling stats are really good, and the coverage stats are not bad either, so he might be a day 1 starter. We'll have to see. Oklahoma is the only top 25 team playing this week. They get a 28-14 win over Oklahoma State. So we're going to go ahead and advance to Conference Championship Week. And even though Uiale got injured in the first half of the last game, he did put up good enough stats to stay at the top of the Heisman list for now. He's going to need a big game in Conference Championship Week. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. No new commitments for this week. We're going to be going up against Utah in the Big 12 Championship game next time. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for that. It's a rematch of last year's Big 12 Championship game. Should be a good one.